A pleasant morning to everyone. I hope everybody was doing very well as we all know that we are here in the midst of pandemic. Let me introduce myself first. I am Emiel Jefferson Ramos from Travel and Tourism Management 206 of Lyceum of the Philippines University Cavite, and I will be talking about the current issue that the world are facing, the coronavirus or commonly known as COVID-19. Coronavirus disease is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. Most people infected with the COVID-19 will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. This is based on the World Health Organization. COVID-19 is the global health crisis in our time, and it is the toughest and greatest challenge that we face today. Today, we have reached the milestone of 1 million deaths around the world and still counting. People, especially the elderly ones, are suffering from this nightmare. The cases of COVID-19 are continuously increasing and the virus are spreading all over the world. Many countries are suffering from COVID-19, and the Philippines is one of the greatly affected in Southeast Asia. Limited medical resources and concrete health programs for the infectious disease are some of the factors that are lacking in the country to meet the medical needs of all infected patients. This pandemic is not just health crisis, but it is also a socio-economic crisis, giving stress to each and every country all over the world. It creates a devastating social economic effect, and it will leave a huge scar in the history of the world. Every day, the percentage of people losing their job are going up. They expected a loss their source of income without knowing when will normality will be back. People are struggling to find ways to make money in the middle of this pandemic in order to avail basic necessities for their families. Everything was shut down. Hotels, schools, restaurants, malls, bars, resorts, and every businesses around the world stopped operating. Even airports canceled all their flights bounding to different destinations just to lessen the spread of the virus. The tourism industry was one of the famous contributors to the world's economy until the world met this phenomenal coronavirus. Tourist attractions are now closed and the travel industry was totally dropped. We are here in the midst of pandemic and we should learn to accept that we are far from the end point. We should now learn how we can prepare ourselves for a possible of new outbreak of this pandemic. There are many ways to prevent and slow down the transmissions of the virus. The best way is to inform about the virus. Protect yourself by washing your hands and by using alcohol every time. Avoid touching your face, avoid holding hands with other people, avoid kissing so that we can protect ourselves. The virus can spread through saliva with the discharge from the nose when an infected person coughs or sneezes. It is very important for us to practice taking care of ourselves and be responsible always. During this time, as a citizen, we can always do something to help our frontliners, but it doesn't mean that we should tax life. A simple act of being responsible is enough to help them. By continuing the following instructions given by the government, and always wear your face mask. Remember to do everything you can, not only for yourself and for your family, but also for the people around you. Always wear your face mask, avoid going outside, and God bless.